Hi folks, Andy Taylor here with Red Rock Roofing. I'm at 13827 Harrison Street here in Thornton, Colorado. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. So first thing I want to detail is at the bump out here over the garage. The screens definitely took quite a beating up here. You've got quite a few big ones that are on that screen as well. So screen back here down at the very bottom as well. Now we're obviously here looking for hail on the roof. Just in what I'm looking at here, the roof is definitely older. It's got all kinds of granule loss and wear and tear up here. But the first thing an adjuster is going to look for when getting onto the roof to do a claim for insurance is called collateral damage. Collateral damage to you and I are simply signs and indicators that there has been a storm in the area. Now, I went over with a piece of chalk on this rain cap so you can just see the different size hail indentations. Now, this side over here is some smaller ones. With that, when they realize that there's hail on a roof, the next thing they're looking for is called spalling. Spalling is simply when hail strikes the shingle, actually dislodges the granules to expose the fiberglass undermatting. That's what these marks that I am showing you here actually look like. Now, the way that they classify this damage though is within a 10 by 10 foot square. With Thornton being a 1 square rule, we need to find at least 6 to 10 within a 10 by 10 anywhere on this roof, and then 1 mark on every other slope, and you gain the eligibility and a full replacement at insurance expense. With the granule loss on this roof and what looks to be an old storm that might have been out here, all this grayed out is old hail damage, but unfortunately with it being gray, they're not going to consider it to have happened with this storm. Depending on the adjuster, we may get a better chance. But right here, I'm finding 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4 spots here that could be considered hail because they are dark black. That's prevalent to it. Now, where you definitely see the hail is on the ridge. So the ridge definitely has all kinds of new damage. And this is the thinnest shingle on the roof. So as you can see, the ridge is just obliterated up here. So they know that the hail was here. We just got to come within their parameters of what they will consider in replacing this. Now, I want to be very upfront. The granule loss up here and how gray this is, it could be another year, maybe 2 years before this thing starts to have problems where the silvering that we're seeing starts to pull water into the system and you start getting leaking. So I think now is definitely your shot at seeing if insurance will replace this roof. I will do my best. I can't guarantee that they will replace this, but I'd love to meet the adjuster here on site and just really kind of hold them accountable and make sure that they see what I see, right? If we need to move the square or whatnot. Other than that, not a lot to bring to your attention. Your boot jacks are all still doing really well and shedding water. I always love to see that. The ventilation up here is like just enough, but this is a perfect candidate for a ridge vent system. Ridge vent will go end to end across it and would create a convection. Air pulling out from the top, air coming in from the lower soffits. Same with this one here. Ridge going all the way across would be really, really beneficial for this home. Close off these old box vents and give it a 1-to-1 system. So, you know, in some of these slopes, I'm only finding 1 mark, which if we use 1 and they find 6 to 10 over there, and we have 1 per slope out here, I think we might have a shot. So I will leave that decision up to you. Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing. I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to bring you up to speed. I'm going to go ahead and sign off.